Okay, hi all. So really fast, or I'm going to try to make this fast, I want to show you all how I do my scattered method using different size stones and of course different color stones. Now I know this will look kind of complicated, so I'm going to actually separate them and just have a few so it won't be too, ill-putting. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to put them on another shoe. So just give me a second. Okay, so now I can be able to move this out the way. So let me get the other shoe. Like I showed you, this is my first shoe. And this is my second one. Now this one I had already pre-done, but I'm still going to be able to do the middle part with you all. Now I got these shoes, of course, I shot it out, Goodwill outlet. And I like them for the reason why y'all will probably say that's the reason why I wouldn't have gotten them. Because it had scuff marks on here. And I like that because I always say you could take something that other people will think is ugly or trash and make it into something beautiful by just what? And even if you didn't want to bling it, you could have painted the heel, but let's move on. Okay, so let me get my little friend, my wax pencil. And I'm only going to get a few of these out really quick because like I said, I don't want it to be too, some people when they see us, see this like this, it'll be too, much for them or whatever. And fun story, it used to be like that with me when I first started customizing. No, this would have had me in a whole freak out. Like I would have been losing my mind. You gotta excuse my wax pencil. But as you learn more and as you get more relaxed with customizing and using different size stones, after a while you'd be like, it's just another day to you. Just like, okay, I'm gonna be doing this. Okay, let me see. Ooh, green. Alright, I'll move that out the way. And this one would really have people like, wait, how many colors is that mixed? And how many sizes? Like, yes, a lot of them, and I love it. And I guess the reason why I always do it like this is because say I have a lot of stuff on my mind that I don't want to have on my mind. How about that? When I'm thinking too much and I want to actually block out what I'm thinking. I don't know if you'll get what I'm saying, y'all. But when I have the different sizes like that, it actually helps me because my brain stops thinking about things that I don't want to think about, sad things and stuff like that. I stop for a little while and my mind goes just on the different sizes that's in here and the different colors. And that's what I do. I don't know if it'll seem weird to some people or if some people will get it, but that's how I function sometimes. And then we also have some smaller ones. I always like having smaller ones so that they could just slide right on in there. I know I'm pulling out almost the same colors, but it's okay because they're not going to be going in the same place. Come on, flip me over. Y'all know I'll keep doing this. Look, if I wasn't on camera, I promise you I would keep doing that, but I'll come back to you. I promise. I promise thee. I wish people start talking like that again because I miss stuff like that. I promise thee that I shall. And be like, what? Like, we'll watch old movies with them saying stuff like that, but no, they don't talk like that. Okay, so, did I get a blue? I got a blue. That's pretty. Okay. So, now, I hope you all can see this really well because I don't want the colors to be out of, me and my coffee, excuse me, coffee, out of focus where you can't see. Okay, so here we are. This is the shoe, and like I said, I had already done a little bit, but that's all right. And I got my little glue, and so we're gonna squeeze. I always take like the bigger portions of the glue because I'll always say you're using a tumbler, and like I said, I'm not a tumbler master, but I'm just gonna say for some reason, some people like to believe the same amount of glue that you would use if you were customizing a tumbler, you could use the same amount when you're doing fabric, and it's not. I promise you it's not. You actually have to use a thicker amount on fabric, because if not, the stones are going to come off. And usually I pre-prep this, but the reason why I'm not is because, well, I don't know if you've all watched enough of my videos, because y'all know I'm going to hit this with that heat, and then them high fix stones, which these are, is going to lock onto that glue, and once it cools, that's a wrap. It's like good night, Irene. You're like, who is Irene? I don't know, but I miss when they used to say good night, Irene. Okay, so I'm going to hopefully have this close as I can. And then, do you see now I have me like, you can see, like it's like a puzzle. I want to get as close as I can. Come on, focus. Focus. Is it going to focus? This bling is sick though, ain't it? But see right here where there's just this opening, it's just like a puzzle piece. Now, right there, I know I can fit what? This little cute small one right here. See how it fills that gap? And then I could throw another one right there. Fills that gap. And then do you see now? Try to bring it up. Now I have room for what? A bigger size stone. So I'm going to go with the black one right there. And then look, you see how I have that little space opening? And that space is open for another what? Small one. Now I know you're like, oh, I don't want to use all those small stones. Don't get me wrong. There are some areas where you got to go with a small stone, just like there are some areas where you can hit it with a big one. Now look at right here. I can hit this sucker with a big stone, so I am going to. So we're going to go over here. We're going to pick up a green one. Look at that. Fits perfect. Try to see. Yeah. See how that fits perfectly. So you're literally filling in the spaces, and that's why I always keep different size stones, because I know it's just like puzzle pieces and I could just fit them in there. And I love doing colors. Look at this nice big one that I can put right there without a problem, and then next to it I'm going with this one, and it's going to fit right there perfectly. Look. And I want to make sure you see it, because I don't want you to think I'm magic trip. No. So put this. No, I can't put. Yeah, I can. Because I was about to say I was going to put the blue one to the right, but then I said I could put it right there to the left. I try not to keep too many colors right next to one another, because then it doesn't look like it's random. But I was saying I love using different colors, because like say I would have had this shoe just one color. A lot of times that means I only can wear this, you know, with a specific outfit. When you use different colors, I love it because I'm able to wear whatever I want. I can wear a red outfit, a black outfit. I also have black stones mixed in here, as you can see, because I want to be able to wear whatever I want with it. I don't like being kind of stuck with I'm only able to, you know, wear it when I'm wearing like my blue shirt or my green shirt. I like that I can wear whatever I want with it. Now I'm not going to customize this whole shoe live, because you know I saved that for Patreon. Hey my friends on there, shout out. Hi all. Love that y'all support me. I really appreciate it. And I love that y'all on YouTube support me by what? Just clicking that like, sharing, or even just watching, you know, and commenting. So like I said, I'm going to be just swirling. And you go, why you swirl? I swirl because I want the consistency of that glue to be the same amount. So it's not, when you have it uneven, you notice how some of your stones will sit up, some will be laying flat, and when you tilt it to that side, you can see how they're uneven. That's why the majority of the time I'll have the shoe like this because I need to see how it is laying down. Because, let me show you. See, just looking like this, yeah, everything looked perfect like that. But see, when you put that slant on, then you're able to see what's what. And plus, that bothers me when it's uneven. So, look, just between us, y'all, I have a weakness, too. Uneven things drive me crazy. Crazy. I'm so excited. I'm in too deep. Y'all remember when, okay, never mind. We're not going to go there. But y'all remember when she first came out. I was like, y'all can't tell her nothing. Like, nothing. Okay, back to this. So, again, like a puzzle piece. There's an opening right there. And then we're going to, I want you now. See, this is when we're going to play this guy. Ah, she flipped over for me because she loves me. There we go. And yes, I talk to my bling. You don't talk to your bling? All right. Maybe y'all don't have the type of relationship my bling and I have, but we cool. Okay. And I like to do, like, go back and forth with going from dark to light, because, like, if you just totally have it with dark colors and then have them random with the light, it doesn't look right. But when you do that shift and just have it, you know, split, I'm going to do like that, and I'm going to get me some more of my little bitties. Don't freak out, I'm only pulling it out for a minute because, like I said, when you try to make larger stones fit where a smaller stone should go, it leaves that gap. And see how I'm about to push Red up a little bit. Yes, I've already named her. Her name is Red. You see, I just named her. And then, see, when you're able to fit 3 stones where you just push just a little bit where you had that one, that means what? A smaller one can fit there and make it happen, y'all. And then, I'm gonna move this out the way because I don't want y'all to be too distracted. And then, let's see. I don't know, I can fit this one. I can go here. Let's go here. No, I want to go with you. Yep. You see that? Oh yeah, look at that. And see how I love when you do that, and then you do that just move when you're walking. That's what people are seeing. You get what I'm saying? You're like, just, oh my God, and you just like, I already know. Like, I always tell them, look, wear shades when you want to look at me or talk to me, because it's just like that. I'm pushing that all the way up because I want it to be as close to the stones, because if you leave too much of a gap in between the stones when you're placing it, like sometimes before you finish or right when you're about to finish, you'll start seeing how it doesn't look right because the pattern doesn't look like it should anymore, because there's that opening and you're just like, I can't take it. And then you literally can get your, like say you don't want to use the bottle, say you use a syringe, you can literally take that syringe, apply some glue, and place a stone. That's how you know how big that space was sometimes, where you just was like, I'm going to just, you know, throw a bigger stone out there and that's it. But then you realize I could have put like 3 stones around that. Like, just still take the time and just pay attention to stuff like that, because it's not too hard just to fill in the gaps while you're doing it. And like I said, you still have time afterwards, but it's better to do it while you're doing it, because if not, I'm telling you, you'll be looking at that shoe after you finish and it'll drive you crazy, because you'll be like, I got to pull the glue right back out because I cannot. And look, I feel all of that. All of that. Now let's see. Do I want to pop a big one right there? Or do I want to pop, I'm going to do a medium right there. And then again, we're going to go over here. And then guess what? I'm going to pop another one right next to it, because when you do it randomly, you know, throwing the same size next to each other, it don't look as bad. But if you just keep doing it, then it's no longer a pattern. It just looks like you just shoving all the same. You get what I'm saying? Where it would be like, if you're doing it like this, and you got all these big stones, I'm going to get a few others so you can see what I'm saying. Where are you? But understand me, this is what I'm talking about, because like I said, if this is something that you want, who am I to question it? But with me, when I'm already like this, I don't like that. So see how that looks? Now, see how this looks? to add them, to try to add them around where you've already placed too many large stones. Now you see, I need you to understand, you look how that looks. Do you see that? Now look how this looks with the combination of different stones. I want to turn it because I'm trying to get my camera to be in focus. There we go. Now do you see how this is a pattern? This is just placement. And I know you go, there is a difference. Look how that goes with it. See, it's like a flow of different stones. Do you see how that goes with it? And then this looks just like exactly that. You just look like you were placing a bunch of large stones, and then you just added some little ones, and then you try to throw some old large ones in. It just doesn't look right. It just don't do it. Just trust your girl, because and the time you take doing that, you could have just, you know, feel yourself and learn your placement and pattern. Placement and pattern, they both got to go together with your flow. We all can place stones. Placing stones is just that. We placing a few. Look, this is placement. Okay, I just placed them stones on there. That's not a pattern. You get what I'm saying? You got to learn that there's two of them, two flows to it. Okay, so I hope this helps someone, and if you like, please click the like button, comment, share if you have any friends that would like to learn things. And of course, if you want to support me, there is my Patreon. It's in the comments, as well as my awesome patrons. And I want to just say thank you again, and thank you always for supporting me. Bye all.